Oh, hello and welcome. This is a very brief video to update you on progress and as I prepare for the up and coming Enneagram of Cosmic Laws course, which is being hosted by the Edinburgh International Centre for Spirituality and Peace. It begins in less than 4 weeks' time on the 7th of November. I'm very excited about this new and slightly more well advanced course that I'm teaching in the sense that it goes, I think, to greater depth, but also is slightly different in my approach from the previous course. And some of you who are watching this may have already participated in my previous Fourth Way Enneagram course. The Fourth Way Enneagram course, of course, was focused on Gurdjieff's Fourth Way, because Gurdjieff was the one that introduced the Enneagram to the wider world, certainly the Western world, back in 1915. But this course is less focused on Gurdjieff's Fourth Way, which he called the work, and more on the cosmic laws, which are actually what the Enneagram is all about as a symbol, trying to encapsulate three fundamental cosmic laws. Now, I've explained all of this in a previous video, and I've made four videos basically as an introduction to what I'm going to be saying and teaching in the forthcoming course. And you can access these. These are all available online. So what is the Enneagram? And then tracing the origins and the roots of the Enneagram symbol and how it developed and evolved through the centuries down to modern times when it's kind of diversified from the original, which is all about the cosmic laws, to the personality Enneagram and the process Enneagram. So my approach this time, I think, is more integrating wisdom and understandings from a wider selection. So, for example, including Rudolf Steiner and Ken Wilber, as well as what I have understood about the wisdom of ancient scripture in the Hebrew and the Hebrew Bible, the Hebrew text of some of the Old Testament, and where that all comes from, and also the Aramaic teachings of Jesus, the wisdom teachings of Jesus, which are found originally in the Aramaic Gospels, and then, of course, subsequently in the Gnostic Gospels as well. So all of that is, I'm trying to bring it all together to help us to understand and also to apply, embody, and to grow with the help of the wisdom and the understanding and knowledge that is given through the Enneagram. In a sense, what I'm doing is offering what I think it's Rudolf Steiner calls spiritual science. We have the science that deals with the material world in which we live. It's all very valid, but it's also limited in its scope because it doesn't take into account the fact that reality is far greater than what we can see with our eyes and measure with our scientific instruments. Of course, scientists are now talking about dark matter as well. Anyway, more about that as I do the first module on the 7th of November, which I have entitled What is Man? But in that title, I'm also going to ask a slightly deeper question, which is also what is reality and how do we experience it? So the approach to that particular module will be different from the one that I offered in my earlier courses. Now I know that there may be some who've done my previous course who want to register for this again, slightly more expanded, because there are 7 modules rather than 6. Plus, I'm going to try and do a bonus at the end to do with sex and spiritual development, delving into what John G. Bennett wrote about. But John Bennett is one of the sources I shall be using extensively. And I'm trying to also include Maurice Nicol's work and a number of others, of course, Ouspensky as well as Gurdjieff. So that's enough for this very brief video. And if you want to access the course and register for it to see the details of it, you can do so by clicking on by going to the eicsp.org website. I think I'll put a link to it in the comment because I can't do it in the description of this video. So bye for now, and I hope to see more of you on November the 7th. And do look at the introductory videos if you can before then. It's not essential, but it probably will be helpful. Thank you.